Namaste to all. Ram Ram Ram. Gurur Brahma, Gurur Vishnu, Gurur Devo Maheshwarah, Guru Sakshat Param Brahma, Tasmai Shri Gurave Namaha. Om Sahana Vavatu, Sahano Bhunaktu, Sahaviryam Karavavahai, Tejas Vinavadhitamastu Ma Vidvishavahai. Om Shanti 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 Harihi Om Shri Gurubhyo Namaha Harihi Om. Namaste to all. Today is the 6th class of Sankshepa Ramayana. We will be doing shlokas 71 to 85 today, after which we'll have one more set of 15 shlokas to complete the entire text. Let's quickly revise the shlokas from last week, class 5, 56 to 70, and then we will proceed further. Nalini ji.
Tam nihatya mahabahuho dadaha swargatascha saha sachapi kathayamasa shabarim dharmacharini shraminim dharmanipuna.
Once again, one more time.
Shramanim dharmanipuna abhigaccheti raghavam gachan mahatejah shabarim shatrusudanah shabarya pujitas samyak ramo dasharathatmajah pampatire hanumata sangato vanarenah hanumat vachanan chaiva sugrivena samagatah सुग्रीवाय च तत्सर्वं शंसद्रामो महाबलः आदितस्तद्यथावृत्तं सीतायाश्च विशेषतः सुग्रीवाश्चापि तत्सर्वं.
One more time.
सुग्रीवश्चापि तत्सर्वं श्रुत्वा रामस्य वानरः.
Very good.
धन्यवाद.
Ram Ram. Dhanyavad. Padmakshi aunty. Chakara Satyam Ramena.
Namaste Vani.
Ram Ram aunty.
Chakara Sakyam Ramena Pritaschaivaagni Sakshikam Tato Vanararajena Vairānukathanam Prati.
Prati. Prasvaha. Vairānukathanam Prati.
Vairānukathanam Prati.
Very good.
Ramaya Veditam Sarvam Pranaya Dukkitena Cha Pratignatam Charamena Tadha Valivadham Prati Valinascha Balam Tatra Kathayamasa Vanaraha Sugrivash Shankitascha Sri Nityam Viryena Raghave Raghava Pratyayartham tu Dundubhe Kayamuttamam Darshayamasa Sugrivaha Mahaparvata Sannibham Utsmayitva Mahabahuhu Prekshachasti Mahabalaha Padankushtena Chikshepa Sampurnam Dashayojanam.
Very good. Very good. Thank you, auntie. Ram Ram Ram.
Dhanyavad.
Dhanyavad. Last set. (66) to iPad 2. I don't know who that is. Can you unmute?
Ram Ramani.
Namaste.
Namaste. Vibeda cha punasalan saptaikena maheshuna girim rasatalam chaiva janayatra pratyayam tada. Janayan pratyayam tada. Tatav pritamanastena vishvastasya mahakapihi Kishkindham Ramasahitah Jagama cha guham tada.
Very good.
Tato garjadvari darivaraha Sugrivo hema pingalaha Tena nadena mahata Nirjagama harishvaraha Hanumanya tadataram Sugriveena samagataha Nijaghana cha tatrainam Sharenaikena raghavaha Tata Sugriva vachanat Hatva valinamahave Sugrivameva tadrajye Raghava pratyapadayat.
Very good. Very good. Can you stay and repeat the next 5?
Yes, yes.
Usha ji, right? Usha Guru.
Yes, yes, Usha.
Yeah, okay. Sacha sarvan samaniya
Sacha sarvan samaniya
vanaran vanarashabha
Vanaran vanarashabha
dishaf prasthapayamasa
Disha prasthapayamasa
didrikshurjanakatmajam
Didrukshurjanakatmajam
Sacha sarvan samaniya vanaran vanararshabha
Sacha sarvan samaniya Vanaran vanarashabha
dishaf prasthapayamasa didrikshurjanakatmajam
Disha prasthapayamasa Didrushurjanakatmajam
didrik anga dvitva shakam didrik
Vanaran vanarashabha
vanaran vanararshabha
Vanarashabha ba வந்து மகாபிராணா.
One second. Didrikshurjanakatmajam
Didrushurjanakatmajam Didrukshurjanakatmajam
Correct. So in the first line,
Shabha ba Disha prasthapayamasa tha Didrukshur Ditva.
That shu is Mahapranaha. Such as Sarvan Samari, Vanaran, Vanararshabha. Dishaf, there is a Visarga pronunciation there. Prasthapa, Vitva.
Prasthapa, second one.
Didrikshur, Janakatmaja. Tato gridhrasya vachanat.
Tato gridhrasya vachanat.
Sampatir Hanuman Bali.
Sampatir Hanuman Bali.
Shatayojana Vistirnam.
Shatayojana Vistirnam.
Upluve Lavanarnavam.
Upluve Lavanarnavam.
Tato gridhrasya vachanat. Sampatir Hanuman Bali.
Tato gridhrasya vachanat. Sampatir Hanuman Bali.
Shatayojana Vistirnam. Upluve Lavanarnavam.
Shatayojana Vistirnam. Upluve Lavanarvanam. Lavanarnavam.
Correct. In this?
Tato gridhrasya id vachanat sampade Hanuman Bali Shatayojana vistirnam. Navistirnam. And the ditva varumla and
Shatayojana vistirnam. Upluve lavanarnam. Only
Upluve
the
lavanarnam.
Gridhrasya. That dha is Mahaprana.
one Mahaprana.
Next one. Tatra lankam samasadya.
Tatra lankam samasadya.
Purim ravana palitam.
Purim ravana palitam.
Dadarsha sitam dhyayanti.
Dadashra sitam dhyayanti.
Ashokavanikam gatam.
Ashokavanikam gatam.
1 second. No. Tatra lankam samasadya purim ravana palitam.
Tatra lankam samasadya purim ravana palitam.
Tadarsha sitam dhyayanti ashokavanikam gatam.
Dadarsha sitam dhyayanti ashokavanikam gatam. Tatra lankam samasadya purim ravana palitam. Angonula. Dadarsha sitam dhyayantim dhayid. Ashokavanikam gatam.
Tatra samasadya Tadarsha sitam dhyayanti ashokavanikam. That's it. Tatra. There is a
Tatra lankam anga vani.
Tatra. There is Dvitva there. Tatra. Nivedayitva bhijnanam.
Nivedayitva vibhijnanam.
Pravrittim cha nivedya cha.
Pravrittim cha nivedya cha.
Samashvasya cha vaidehi.
Shamasvasya cha vaidehi.
Mardayamasa toranam.
Mardayamasa toranam.
Nivedayitva bhijnanam. Pravrittim cha nivedya cha.
Nivedayitva bhijnanam. Pravrittim cha nivedya cha.
Samashvasya cha vaidehi. Mardayamasa toranam.
Shamasvasya. Samashvasya cha vaidehi. Mardayamasa toranam. Nivedayitva bhijnanam. Be.
That's it. Itva pravrittim nivedya. All those are Dvitva. Panchasenagragan hatva.
Panchasenagrahan vitghatva. Panchasenagragan hatva.
Very good. Saptamantri sutanapi.
Saptamantri sutanapi.
Shuramaksham cha nishpishya.
Shuramaksham cha nishpishya.
Grahanam samupagamat.
Grahanam samupagamat.
Second line, one more time. Shuramaksham cha nishpishya.
Shuramaksham cha nishpishya.
Grahanam samupagamat.
Grahanam samupagamat.
Panchasenagragan hatva. Saptamantri sutanapi.
Panchasenagragan hatva. Saptamantri sutanapi.
What happened?
Saptamantri sutanapi.
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 Shuramaksham cha nishpishya. Grahanam समुपागमत्
शूरमक्षं च निष्पिष्य ग्रहणं समुपागमत्.
Very good. இதுல
இதுல ஒண்ணுமே இல்ல மணி. இப்பதான் இருக்கு.
Nishvishya, that Ishya is Mahapranah. Senagra. We have to watch out for that. Panchasenagra Ganhatva Saptamantri Sutanapi Shuramaksham.
शूरमक्षं
Nishvishya Grahanam Samupagamat. That's it. Very, very good. Very well repeated. Thank you.
Thank you Vani.
Shubha Bagni, Shubha Ganesh.
Saira Maniji.
Namaste. Astrenonmuktamatmanam
Asrenonmuktamatmanam
Jnatva Paitamahadvarat
Jnatva Paitamahadvarat
Marshayan Rakshasan Virah
Marshayan Naksharan Virah
Marshayan Rakshasa.
Okay, ma'am. Marshayan Rakshasan Virah
Yantrinastanya Drichaya
Yantrinasya Drichaya
Yantrinastanya Drichaya
Yantrinashtanya Drishchaya
Shakara Hade Yantrinastanya Drichaya
Yantrinastanya Drichaya
Astrenonmuktamatmanam Jnatva Paitamahadvarat
Astrenonmuktamatmanam
Matmanam.
Okay, ma'am. Astrenonmuktamatmanam Jnatva Paitamahadvarat.
Correct, very good. Marshayan Rakshasan Virah Yantrinastanya Drichaya
Marshayan Rakshasan Virah Yantrinastanya Drichaya.
Correct. In this, Marshayan Yadrichaya, the cha is Mahaprana. Marshayan. Marshayan Rakshasan Viraha Yantrinastanya Drichaya, the cha and sha Mahaprana. Tato Dagdva Purim Lankam
Tato Dadva Purim Lankam
Rute Sitam cha Maithili
Rite Sitam cha Maithilim
Ramaya Priyamakyatum
Ramaya Priyamakhyatum
Punarayan Mahakapihi.
Punarayan Mahakapihi.
Correct. Tato Dagdva Purim Lankam Rute Sitam cha Maithilim
Tato Dagdva Purim Lankam Rite Sitam cha Maithilim
Ramaya Priyamakyatum Punarayan Mahakapihi.
Ramaya Priyamakhyatum Punarayan Mahakapihi. Dagdva and the Paditha, it's a Mahaprana.
Correct.
Prama Lankam Rite Sita Maithi and the third is Mahaprana.
Correct.
Ramaya Priyamukha and the Padika is Mahaprana.
Correct.
Avladhan.
Ramaya Priyamakyatum. There is a Dvitva there that we have to watch out.
Okay.
Next one. Sobhigamya Mahatmanam
Sobhigamya Mahatmanam
Kritva Ramam Pradakshinam
Kritva Ramam Pradakshinam
न्यवेदयदमेयात्मा
न्यवेदयदये नवे मैम मறுபடியும்
1 second. So the split is Nyavedayat Ameyatma. That is the split. The it plus becomes the there due to a sandhi, just to a sandhi there. Nyavedayat Ameyatma. If you want, you can say Nyavedayat Ameyatma. For beginners, you can try that. Yeah, you
Okay.
split and say.
नवेदयत् अमेयात्मा
दृष्टासीतेति तत्त्वतः
दृष्टासीतेति तत्त्वतः
न्यवेदयत् अमेयात्मा
नवेदयत्
न्य
अमे
न्य
न्य
like न्यायं न्य
न्यवेदयत् मे अमेयात्मा
दृष्ट
नवेदयत् अमेयात्मा
correct. If you are saying it together, न्यवेदयदमेयात्मा. I'm still
नवेदयदमेयात्मा
carrying navedayat. It's nya like nyayam.
दने न ओके न्यवेदयदमेयात्मा
Very good. दृष्टासीतेति तत्त्वतः
दृष्टासीतेति तत्त्वतः
सोऽभिगम्य महात्मानं कृत्वा रामं प्रदक्षिणम्.
सोऽभिगम्य महात्मानं कृत्वा रामं प्रदक्षिणम्
न्यवेदयदमेयात्मा दृष्टासीतेति त्वतः.
न्यवेदयदमेयात्मा दृष्टासीतेति तत्त्वतः
Very good.
लभि फर्स्ट लाइन लभि महाप्राणा இப்போ மேம் த்வித்வா எனக்கு சொல்ல வருமா தெரியலையே
No problem. In that pradakshinam, that dakshinam, that is something we have to do.
அங்கதானா பிரதக்ஷிணம் மகாபிராணா ஓகே அது த்வித்வம் பிரதக்ஷி மகாபிராணா
That you add there when you say. Some of them, the dvitva you automatically comes. For some, you will have to watch out and say. That's all. Oh, did I flip?
எதுவுமே இல்ல செகண்ட் லைன்ல எதுவும்
Drishta, Shametam, Drishta, that ish is, but when you speak with ta, it automatically 79. Tata Sugriva Sahitaha
ततः सुग्रीव सहितः
Gatva Tiram Mahodadhehe.
गत्वा तीरं महोदधेः
Very good. Samudram Kshobhayamasa
समुद्रं क्षोभयामास
Sharairaaditya Sannibhaihi.
शरैरादित्यसन्निभैः
ततः सुग्रीवसहितः गत्वा तीरं महोदधेः.
ततः सुग्रीवसहितः गत्वा तीरं महोदधेः
समुद्रं क्षोभयामास शरैरादित्यसन्निभैः.
समुद्रं क्षोभयामास शरीरैरादित्य
Not there.
என்ன மேம்
And what is there?
शरीरैरादि
Re is not there. What is there?
शरैरादि தான் சொல்றேன் தக்கு ஈக்கி மாத்திரம் தான் சொல்றேன்
You're saying Shariraditya. You're saying Sharira. It is Shara, which is arrow.
शरै ओ सॉरी मैम शरैरादित्य सन्निभैः
Correct.
समुद्रं क्षोभयामास शरैरादित्य सन्निभैः
Correct.
सो இதுல ஃபர்ஸ்ட் மகாபிராணா தே அந்த தே மட்டும் மகாபிராணா ஃபர்ஸ்ட் லைன்ல அதுக்கப்புறம் சமுத்திர க்ஷோப இந்த ப மகாபிராணா The last la bhai Mahaprana.
Correct. Very good. दर्शयामास चात्मानं
दर्शयामास चात्मानं
समुद्रसरितां पतिः
समुद्रस्सरितां पतिः
समुद्रवचनाच्चैव
समुद्रवचनाच्चैव
नलं सेतुमकारयत्
नलं सेतुमकारयत्
दर्शयामास चात्मानं समुद्रसरितां पतिः
दर्शयामास चात्मानं समुद्रस्सरितां पतिः
समुद्रवचनाच्चैव नलं सेतुमकारयत्
समुद्रवचनाच्चैव नलं सेतुमकारयत् महाप्राणा फर्स्ट लाइन ले எதுவுமே இல்ல
Very good.
Some-
Very well repeated. धन्यवाद.
Thank you.
राम. निकेतना.
राम राम मामी.
राम राम. तेन गत्वा पुरीं लङ्काम्
तेन गत्वा पुरीं लङ्काम्
हत्वा रावणमाहवे
हत्वा रावणमाहवे
रामः सीतामनुप्राप्य
रामः सीतामनुप्राप्य
परां व्रीडामुपागमत्
परां वीडामुपागमत्.
1 second निकेतना. तेन गत्वा पुरीं लङ्कां हत्वा रावणमाहवे
तेन गत्वा पुरीं लङ्काम् हत्वा रावणमाहवे
रामः सीतामनुप्राप्य परां व्रीडामुपागमत्
रामः सीतामनुप्राप्य परां वृद्धामुपागमत्
परां व्रीडामुपागमत्
परां व्रीडामुपागमत्.
Very good. There is no Mahaprana. तमुवाच ततो रामः
तमुवाच ततो रामः
परुषं जनसंसदि.
परुषं जनसंसदि.
Very good. अमृष्यमाणा सा सीता.
Could you repeat it once again?
अमृष्य.
अमृष्ययामान सा सीता.
1 second, Nikita. Amrishya, only say that.
अमृष्य.
Not Amrishya. Amrishya.
अमृष्य
Mana
माणा
sa Sita.
सा सीता.
Amrishyamana
अमृष्यमाना सा
Sita.
सीता.
Amrishyamana sa Sita.
अमृष्यमाणा सा सीता.
विवेशज्वलनं सती.
विवेशज्वलनं सति.
तमुवाच ततो रामः परुषं जनसंसदि.
तमुवाच ततो रामः.
तमुवाच, not दीर्घ. तमुवाच ततो रामः परुषं. Irma, let me finish the line. तमुवाच ततो रामः परुषं जनसं ताम क्षम्यताम तामु, because he's telling Sita. Tamuvacha tato Rama. We'll repeat this one more time. Tamuvacha tato Ramaha.
तामुवाच ततो रामः
Parusham Janasamsadi.
परुषं जनसंसदि
Amrishyamana sa Sita.
अमृष्यमाणा सा सीता
Viveshajwalanam sati.
विवेशज्वलनं सति
It is Tamuvacha. Rama is telling Sita. So Tamuvacha. Tamuvacha tato Ramaha Parusham Janasamsadi.
तामुवाच ततो रामः परुषं जनसंसदि
Amrishyamana sa Sita Viveshajwalanam sati.
अमृष्यमाणा सा सीता विवेशज्वलनं सति
Say Dvitva there. Viveshajwalanam sati.
विवेशज्वलनं सति
Correct. It is Tamuvacha. I think the first time I said Tamuvacha. I will say this one more time, full line. Tamuvacha tato Ramaha Parusham Janasamsadi.
तामुवाच ततो रामः परुषं जनसंसदि
Amrishyamana sa Sita Viveshajwalanam sati.
अमृष्यमाणा सा सीता विवेशज्वलनं सति
Very good. In this Mahapranaha, Sham.
क्षम
And then Amrishya, Ishyas Mahapranaha. And then Dvitva. We have to watch out for
विवेशज्वलनं
Sati. Very good. Viveshajwalanam Sati. The first word there is Tamuvacha. The Sita Jwalanam comes only in the second. The first line still refers to Rama. Tatogni vachanat Sitam
ततोऽग्निवचनात् सीता
Jnatva vigata kalmasham
ज्ञात्वा विगतकल्मषाम्
Babhau Rama Samprahrishtah.
बभौ रामसम्पृष्टः
There is you have to say the sakaraha there. Babhau Rama Samprahrishtah.
बभौ रामसम्पृष्टः
Prahrishtah.
प्रहृष्टः
Happy. Babhau Rama Samprahrishtah.
बभौ रामसम्प्रहृष्टः
Very good. Pujita Sarvadaivataihi.
पूजितः सर्वदैवतैः
Correct. Correct. Tatogni Sitam Jnatva Vigata Kalmasham.
ततोऽग्नित्वा वचनात्
Tataha Agni Vachanat. So it becomes Tatogni Vachanat Sitam.
ततोऽग्निवचनात् सीतां ज्ञात्वा विगतकल्मषाम्
Babhau Rama Samprahrishtah. Pujita Sarvadaivataihi.
बभौ रामः सम्प्रहृष्टः पूजितः सर्वदैवतैः
Very good, Kana. Kalmasham. That Ksha is Mahaprana.
Mahaprana in second line babhau
Bhabhau. The second Bha is Mahaprana. And then you have to say
Visarga pronunciation
Ramas
Mas
Samprahrishtah. Pujita Sarvadaivataihi. Very good. Karmana Tena Mahata
कर्मणा तेन महता
Trailokyam Sacharacharam
त्रैलोक्यं सचराचरम्
Sadevarshi Ganam Tushtam
सदैवर्षिगणं
Deva. Sa devarshi ganam tushtam. Group of devas. Chalo.
सदेवर्षिगणं तुष्टम्
Very good. Raghavasya mahatmanah
राघवस्य महात्मनः
कर्मणा तेन महता त्रैलोक्यं सचराचरम्
कर्मणा तेन महता त्रैलोक्यं सचराचरम्
तदेवर्षिगणं तुष्टं राघवस्य महात्मनः
सदेवर्षिगणं तुष्टं राघवस्य महात्मनः
Correct. In this, devarshi.
राघवस्य
Raghavasya tushtam. That is devarshi ganam.
त्रैलोक्यं
Trilokyam, there is no Mahapranaha there. There is Dvitva there. Lokyam. Dvitva there. Last one. Abhishitya salankayam. So, abhishitya.
अभिशिष्य
Sichya. Shishya.
शिष्य
Salankayam.
सलङ्कायां
Rakshasendram vibhishanam.
राक्षसेन्द्रं विभीषणम्
कृतकृत्यस्तदा रामः
कृतकृत्यः सदा रामः
विज्वरः प्रमुमोदः
विज्वरः प्रमुमोदः
अभिषिच्य सलङ्कायां राक्षसेन्द्रं विभीषणम्
अभिषिच्य लङ्कायां राक्षसेन्द्रं विभीषणम्
कृतकृत्यस्तदा रामः विज्वरः प्रमुमोदः
कृतकृत्य सदा रामः
कृतकृत्यः तदा रामः. That is the split. When you say it together, कृतकृत्यस्तदा रामः विज्वरः. चलो.
कृतकृत्य सदा रामः विज्वरः प्रमुमोदः.
Correct. Mahapranaha.
विभीषणं
Very good.
then that's all.
That's it. Vijwara. There is a Visarga pronunciation there. Very good. Well repeated, Niketanama.
Thank you, Mommy. Ram Ram.
Okay. Anybody who wants to try? Somebody who's comfortable in Sanskritam. Ramalakshmi ji, you try pannela. You can unmute.
நமஸ்தே வாணிஜி.
Ram Ram Namaste.
71 தானே ஆரம்பிக்கணும் இல்லையா?
Correct.
தஜ சர்வான் சமானிய வானரர்ஷபः दिशः प्रस्थापयामास दिदृशुर्जनकात्मजाम्
दिदृक्षुर्जनकात्मजाम्
दिदृक्षुर्जनकात्मजाम्
you
அந்த
add
இக்கு
a
வரணும் ஓகே
ikku there. Didrik,
ஓகே
add a ikku there.
ஓகே
Didrikshurjanakatmajam.
दिदृक्षुर्जनकात्मजाम् ततो ततो गृध्रस्य वचनात् सम्पातेर्हनुमान् बली शतयोजन विस्तीर्णम् उप्लुवे लवणार्णवम् तत्र लङ्कां समासाद्य पुरीं रावणपालिकां ददर्श सीतां ध्यायन्तीम् अशोकवनिकां गताम् निवेदयित्वाभिज्ञानम् प्रवृत्तिं च निवेद्य च समाश्वास्य च वैदेही मर्दयामास तोरणम्
No Mahapranah. Mardayamasa toranam.
मर्दयामास तोरणम् पञ्चसेनाग्रहान् हत्वा सप्तमन्त्रिसुतानपि शूरमक्षं च निष्पिष्य ग्रहणं समुपागमत्
Correct.
ओके कंटिन्यू பண்ணவா
Continue.
अस्त्रेणोन्मुक्तमात्मानं ज्ञात्वा पैतामहाध्वरात् मर्षयन् राक्षसान् वीरः यन्द्रिणस्तान् यदृच्छया
Last word.
यन्द्रिणस्तान् यदृच्छया
Yandri, you're saying Yandri. Yantrinas. It is
correct. यन्त्रिणस्तान् यदृच्छया
correct.
ततो दग्ध्वा पुरीं लङ्कां ऋते सीतां च मैथिलीं रामाय प्रियमाख्यातुम् पुनरायान् महाकपिः सोऽभिगम्य महात्मानं कृत्वा रामं प्रदक्षिणं न्यवेदयदमेयात्मा दृष्टा सीतेति तत्त्वतः ततः सुग्रीवसहितः गत्वा तीरं महोदधेः समुद्रं शोभयामास शरैरादित्यसन्निभैः दर्शयामास चात्मानं समुद्रसरितां पतिः समुद्रवचनाच्चैव नलं सेतुमकारयत् नलं सेतुमकारयत् तेन गत्वा पुरीं लङ्कां हत्वा रावणमाघवे रामः सीतामनुप्राप्य परां व्रीडामुपागमत्
Last word.
व्रीडामुपागमत्
Param Vridamupa. First time I heard ba.
परां व्रीडामुपागमत्
Correct.
तामुवाच ततो रामः परुषं जनसंसदि आमृष्यमाणा सा सीता विवेश ज्वलनं सती ततोऽग्निवचनात् सीतां ज्ञात्वा विगतकल्मषां बभौ राम सम्प्रहृष्टः
time.
पूजित
Babhau.
बभौ रामः सम्प्रहृष्टः
Aha.
सम्प्रहृष्टः sorry
Some.
again
Chalungo.
बभौ रामः सम्प्रहृष्टः
Correct. One more time. Very good. One more time.
बभौ रामः सम्प्रहृष्टः
You are missing the
पूजितः
visarga. You are missing the visarga. Stand slower.
बभौ रामः सम्प्रहृष्टः
Correct.
पूजितः सर्वदैवतैः
Last word.
पूजितः सर्वदैवतैः
Where is da there?
सर्वदैवतैः
Puji.
पूजित पूजितः सर्वदैवतैः sorry
Correct.
okay that's it okay
One more time.
कर्मणा
One second. Say the last line one more time. Babhau Ramas Samprahrishtaha. One more time.
बभौ रामः सम्प्रहृष्टः पूजितः सर्वदैवतैः कर्मणा तेन महता त्रैलोक्यं सचराचरं सदेवर्षिगणं तुष्टं राघवस्य महात्मनः अभिष्पिश्च च लङ्कायाम् अभिषिच्य स लङ्कायाम् राक्षसेन्द्रम्
One second.
अभिषिच्य
Correct.
अभिषिच्य स लङ्कायाम् राक्षसेन्द्रम् विभीषणम् कृतकृत्यस्तथा रामः विज्वरः कृतकृत्यस्तथा रामः तदा रामः sorry कृतकृत्यस्तदा रामः
कृतकृत्य that's it. कृतकृत्य
अंग धृत्वा कड़यादा okay
कृतकृत्य is just ik plus ru. It is just a gunita akshara. It is not
okay 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 कृतकृत्यस्तदा रामः विज्वरः
कृत you are saying krida
कृत oh okay कृतकृत्यस्तदा रामः विज्वरः प्रमुमोदः कृतकृत्यस्तदा राम
One second. Can you repeat after me? Or nimsha. Can you repeat after me? Kritakrityas.
Please. Kritakrityas.
Tada Ramaha.
Tada Ramaha.
Kritakrityas tada Ramaha.
Kritakrityas tada Ramaha.
Continue.
Vijvarah pramumodaha.
Correct. Very good. Very good. Very
sorry,
well.
I made a lot of mistakes. Sorry.
Yeah, you're chanting just after learning, right? So it's okay. So I when this part alone, I want to pick somebody who knows little bit of Sanskritam and I know they will chant, because if you make too many mistakes, then we won't have enough time to correct. Some of them need to go practice and then come. So for this part, I know last time I think Haridra chanted. I know she knows Sanskritam and she will chant. This part alone, when somebody chants right after me, I pick somebody whom I know will be able to do some kind of gesture. It doesn't mean perfect, but at least I know you will not.
Okay, sorry. I'll come up to your expectation next time. Thank you, Ji.
Because I think few people had raised their hand, but I think some of them I don't know. For the revision class, I think anybody can raise their hand and they can chant, because you would have practiced well and come. I mean, we want to utilize the time in a very productive way. So here, for so many people, I can't be correcting individually. So that is why, in general, I pick people in this class, those who can repeat in the right way, because if there are too many mistakes, it will be tough for members to learn. At the end of the class, they will not know which is right and which is wrong. So while we don't want people who know everything perfectly to repeat, but we also want people with little bit of Sanskritam awareness to repeat. Okay, I'll take numbers that you have doubts. So abhi-shitya. Abhi-shitya. So practice that by pausing after abhi and then you'll automatically get it. Abhi-shitya sa Lankayam. 85 first word. Then any other numbers where you have doubts? Need a little more clarity? Nothing in YouTube as well, I think. Anybody here with any other shloka that requires 72nd? 72. 432. Gridhrasya. Gr idh dhra isya. Gridhrasya. Gridhraha means vulture. Idh plus ra becomes dhra. Gridhrasya. Okay. We will go to the part from last week. Where did we leave? Okay, we did 40 to 56, right? Last week. Correct? Okay, 41 to numbers are right, yeah? 41 to 55. Today we did 56 to what did we do today? Sorry, I'm all we did 56 last class. Sorry, I'm all lost. No, 1 second. Tamni Hatya. We did from this. Correct. Okay. Okay, Rama goes to Shabari's ashrama. Okay. Can somebody volunteer for one-liner of each of the shlokas? Okay, Jayanti Bhagni, Sujata Bhagni. I think both of you have done. Anybody else who can do the meaning? Shankar Narayan Mama has done many, many times. You keep your hands raised. If nobody else volunteers, then I can raise your I can unmute you. Somebody who's not done recently. Bhama, Bhagni, I don't think you have done. Okay, why don't you try? First, 56 to yeah, just one-liner for each of the shloka. Go ahead, Bhagni.
Ram Ram Bhagini.
Ram Ram, namaste.
Nihatya Mahabha. Tam indicates Kabantaha. After killing Kabanta, Rama consigned him to flames. And on his way to Swarga, he informed about Shabari, who is Dharmacharini, to Rama. Shramani Dharma Nipunam.
That
Shabari is, she is Dharma Nipuna in Dharma. Abhi Gacheti Raghavam. He had gone to, Rama went to meet her. So,
this is a continuation of the previous shloka where when he describes Shabari, he says, Shabari, go and meet Shabari. Raghava, go and meet Shabari, who is a dharmacharini, who follows dharma, Shramani, who lives in the ashrama, who is skilled in the nuances of dharma. Go and meet her. Thus says Kabandha to Rama. And then the second line,
Rama has gone to meet Shatru Sudanaha. Destroyer of enemies, Rama went to meet her. Shabarya Pujita Samyak. Shabari Ramam Pujitaha in a good way. And Dasharathatmajaha, who is the son of Dasharatha. Pampa Tire Hanumata Sankato Vanarenaha. Hanuman Vanaraha met at the river bank of Pampa. Hanumat Vachna Chaiva Sugrivena Samagataha. As per the direction of Hanuman, he met Sugrivaha. Sugrivaya cha Tatsarvam Shamsat Ramo Mahabalaha. He told Rama Mahabalaga told everything to Sugriva. Aditat Tad Yatha Vrittam Sita Yascha Visheshataha. Especially about Sita, she told from the beginning to Sugriva.
Very good.
Sugriva Shapi Tatsarvam Shrutva Ramasya Vanaraha. Chakaraha Sakyam Ramena Pritash Chaivagni Sakshikam.
Very good.
After hearing everything from Sugriva, before as the Agni as witness, they both made friendship.
Very good. Very good, Bhagini. Thank you so much. Dhanyavadaha.
Tato Vanara Rajena Vairanu
completed 5. Let somebody else.
Okay. Dhanyavadaha. Dhanyavadaha.
Pushpa, Bhagini.
Bhagini. 61. When Rama met Sugriva, Rama told him what all happened to him from the beginning in the forest, more emphasizing on about the abduction of Sita by Ravana.
Correct.
After hearing everything from Rama, Sugriva became pleased. He was pleased and made friendship with Rama in presence of son as a witness.
Correct.
After
in the presence of?
In the presence of son as a witness.
Not son.
Suryadeva. He made friendship, no?
Not son as the witness. Agni Sakshi.
So Agni Sakshi. That only. Okay. In presence of Agni Sakshi. After that, Sugriva, the king of Vanaras, he was filled with sorrow. He narrated, now it is his turn now. He narrated Rama the entire account of his enmity with his own brother and how he was deprived of his kingdom and deceived by by him. Even his wife also was abducted, like Tara. That is not there, but because I know. The next sloka. So now Rama promised Sugriva that he would help him in getting back his kingdom by killing Vali. At that time, Sugriva describes Rama about the power of Vali, because Vali is a very powerful person. So he didn't want to hide anything about the power of Vali. Because he had his own operation.
Tara is the wife of Vali. Sugriva's wife is Ruma.
Oh. But Vali also updates Sugriva's wife, no? That's what I wanted.
Sugriva's wife is Ruma. Ruma gets
Ruma.
abducted. Tara is
Okay.
Vali's wife.
Oh, Uma. Wow. Okay.
Ruma.
Sugriva, the next sloka in 63, Sugriva on one hand was constantly doubting about the strength of Rama because he had his own apprehension whether Rama is capable of killing Vali and he would help him and he would keep up his promise. He didn't believe his strength, Rama's strength. He didn't know at that time about Rama's strength.
Correct.
So next in the next sloka, so to test his Rama's strength, Sugriva showed him the huge dead body of Dundubi, who was already killed by Vali. So the skeleton was almost looking like a big mountain. Then the last 65, Rama, the strong-armed Rama, Mahabalaha, the strong-armed Rama, who was equipped with great power, looked at the skeleton of Dundubi, smiled within himself. There's nothing for him. So he smiled within himself and kicked off the skeleton with the toe of his foot to a long distance of 10 yojanas.
10 yojanas. Very good. Very well summarized. Dhanyavadaha. Thank you so much.
Dhanyavad.
Nalini Bhagini? Okay, I think she's not able to. Sujata Padmanabhan.
Sorry.
Nalini Bhagini, go ahead. No problem.
Rama wanted to further assure him about his strength. So, with one single arrow, he brings down 7 sala trees along with the mountain, and also the arrow pierces up to Rasatala. Sugriva is very much happy with this. So he takes him to the Kishkinda cave. And there Sugriva, in order to bring Vali for a fight, he roars. Hearing the roar, Vali comes out and he also assures Tara, and he comes out. And he meets Sugriva on the battlefield. So with one single arrow, Rama kills Vali. After having killed, Sugriva is still angry because he wasn't. Actually, Sugriva was angry because Rama was not showing any interest to kill Vali. But after he killed him with one thing, he was very happy. And now Rama makes him, crowns him as the king of Kishkinda.
Very good. There ends the 70th shloka. Thank you, Bhagini. Dhanyavad. Okay, that's where we ended last week. Now, so from here, we move to the point where Rama is ready to leave. What happens after Rama crowns Sugriva? Sugriva takes his own time. Even though he had promised, he did not keep up his promise right away. He's so happy that he got back what he wanted. He goes into enjoying that pleasure. And then finally, after Rama and Lakshmana question him about the promise, he gathers the entire army and then sends them across in different directions. Saha Vanar Shabaha, that the best of the monkeys, Sugriva, Janakatmajam, indicating Sita, Janakasya Atmaja, the daughter of Janaka, Sita, Didrikshuhu, wanting to search. What did he do? Sarvan Vanaran, all the Vanaras, all the Vanara troop that that he had, Samaniya. He basically summons all of them. He calls all of them. He assembles all of them at a place. And Dishaha, in different direction, Prasthapayamasa. He basically sent them in different directions. So finally, in order to keep the promise that he had made to Rama about helping him in finding Sita, Sugriva takes charge. He calls all the Vanaras and then distributes them in different directions in order to search for Sita, who was abducted by Ravana. And when that happens, we all know what happened. Angada goes and Hanuman is sent in the direction of south. Hanuman is not sure about his strength. So first he meets Sampati, who is the brother of Jatayu. And then he conveys about the demise of Jatayu. And Tataha Gridhrasya Sampatehe Vachanat. Sampati also says you continue going in this direction. Which direction? The direction of south. You will be able to find Sita. So what Hanuman does? Listening to the words of Sampati. Who is Sampati? The brother of Jatayu. Even though Sampati gets sad, he mourns over the demise of his brother who was killed by Ravana, and then he guides Hanuman, saying that you continue going in the southern direction. So after that, by the words of Sampati, the vulture Sampati, who is the brother of Jatayu, Hanuman continues his search. So it's kind of understood there. What does he do? He crosses over the sea. And before that, he meets Jambavan. Hanuman is not sure. All the Vanaras and Hanuman are assembled there by the ocean. Now, who will be able to cross? Every monkey is asked there at that point. How long can you jump? Few say 5, few say 10 yojanas, few say I can cross up to 30. I think Angada says 40. So each of them give a number. But this is almost 100 yojanas. And who will be able to do? Hanuman is also standing there in a very hesitant manner. At that point, Jambavan, the bear, comes there and he is the one who talks about the birth of Hanuman and how he has that inbuilt power and how he lost that strength or the ability to know that strength because of the curse of the rishis. He kept troubling those rishis, and because of that, he lost the ability to understand his true strength. So Jambavan narrates about the birth of Hanuman, his strength, and then Hanuman realizes now he has the power. That is the curse. Until somebody reminds him of his strength, Hanuman wouldn't know how strong he actually is. So he decides to cross over the ocean, the sea. So Shatayojana Vistirnam, in order to jump or extend over the 100 yojanas, Lavana Arnavam, Lavana Arnavam, the sea which is filled, it's called Lavanam is salt. The salty ocean, the salty sea. What did Hanuman do? He took a huge jump. He leaped over the ocean from the Mahendragiri, from Mahendra mountain. Here, the incident that is understood is what Jambavan and how Jambavan reminded or made Hanuman understand his inbuilt strength. And then Hanuman reaches Lanka. Of course, there are 3 obstacles that he faces. He crosses over the obstacles. I can't wait for us to start learning Sundaragandam. That whole Gandam is so beautiful. I can't wait for us to start. So he crosses over the ocean, faces all the obstacles, and then he reaches Lanka. He's astonished by the beauty of Lanka, and he encounters Lankini, and then he slaps Lankini, and then he goes from place to place looking for Sita. He reaches different palaces. He reaches Ravana's palace also, and then sees that Ravana is lying down with like many women. And for a second, he's thinking, is Sita there? And then he kind of like, hits himself saying that how can Sita be here? It's not possible. He goes into extreme sadness. He becomes depressed that he is not able to find Sita. And he decides that if he is unable to find Sita, he will give himself up. He will not go back to Rama with the news that he was not able to see Sita or find Sita. So at that time, he hears the sound of the river, and then he feels that, if Sita is there, then she would come here by the river, and he looks around and he reaches Ashoka Vatika. Tatra, then after that, what happens? Ravana Palitam Lankam, that which is taken care, protected, ruled by Ravana. Lankam Purim, that city of Lanka, Samasadya, having reached there, Tatra, in Lanka, finally what happens? Ashoka Vanikam, he goes to the garden of Ashoka, where the place where Sita was kept imprisoned. And what kind of Sita? Dhyayantim Sita, that Sita who was constantly meditating upon Rama. There we know he sees the demonesses coming and threatening Sita, the ogres coming and threatening Sita, the encounter with Trijata, and then Ravana also comes and threatens her and then gives her a timeline, and Sita finally decides that if Rama doesn't come by a certain time period, she is going to take her life. She feels that there is no point in living here in Ashoka Vatika, Ashoka Garden, because she feels if Rama doesn't come, she's going to be taken away by Ravana. And then finally, he sees Sita. He sees Sita meditating upon Rama. So because the crux of Ramayana is given here, the prayoga of words, the important aspects, right? Like if you look at Sundaragandam, the description there, this runs through like many sargas where Hanuman goes in search and his emotions, and then the first time he sees Sita, the situation there, and how Sita faces Ravana, Sita faces all the Rakshasis there, and then Sita's plight, Sita's sadness, and how she decides to give up her life. But when we want to convey the emotion of Sita, how she was in that Ashoka garden, Dhyayantim Sitam, Narada basically brings out the crux there. That Sita who has not given into fear, or who has not left Rama. Ravana was ready to give everything for Sita, but she did not fall for that. She still maintained her Pativratam. And so Dhyayantim Sita, that Sita who was still thinking about Rama. So the emotion of Sita and how she was is conveyed just by the prayoga of one word there, which I felt was extremely touching, right? If we had to convey that smarana bhakti of Sita, constantly thinking and chanting Rama, 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 that is conveyed here through just one word, Dhyayantim Sita Dadarsha, he saw. Then what happens? He meets Sita. Sita is about to take her life. He doesn't know how to stop her. He is scared that if he goes and starts talking to Sita, Sita might think he is also some kind of illusionist who has come, just like Maricha, who has come to attack her, and she might, pull that creeper that she is trying to use to kill herself. So slowly Hanuman starts chanting Ramanama and starts telling the story of Rama, and then Sita stops and she starts looking around. Obviously Sita is shocked looking at a Vanara who is able to speak, and still she does not believe that it is Hanuman who has been sent by Rama. And then in order to gain her trust, gain her confidence, he presents the ring that Rama gave to him as a token or a symbol, right? Just like Rama gave his symbol of representation to Bharata, his Paduka. When Hanuman left for for Lanka in search of Sita, he gave his Kanayari, which is the ring. So he presented Abhijnanam. So as a token of recognition or symbol of representation. Nivedayitva. So he basically presented that to Sita. Pravrittimcha. He gave an description of everything that he had learned from Rama and described Rama's efforts. So he wanted to win the confidence of Sita and the trust that Rama has not given up. It is taken this long to even Hanuman to get here. So what would Sita be thinking? Is Rama even searching for her? Has Rama given up? Has he married somebody else? Does he even think about Sita? So he wanted to convey that just like you are thinking of Rama here, Rama back there is also thinking about you. He is doing his due diligence to look for you. So having completely narrated all of that to Vaidehi, the Videha Pradesha, the daughter of King of Videha, daughter of Janaka, which is the captain of Mithila. So he gave her the Vishwasam or the Ashwasam. He assured Sita that she will be rescued. And in order to show his strength, right? He is no less, he is not somebody who's just come, as just a matter of fact. He wanted to prove to the people there and also convey to Sita. What did he do? He crushed the outer gate of the garden and he wanted to get the attention of the army of Ravana as well as Ravana. So we know how he tried to destroy and he was getting captured, and even though I think that's the next shloka. So he wanted to convey that Rama has somebody with him who has that power. Rama by himself is powerful. He has the strength, but he also has a huge army with him who is trying to search for Sita and rescue her. Then what happens? There is an encounter that happens in the Ashoka Vatika, in Ashoka garden. So Panchasenagragan. So all the 5 commanders, all the 7 sons of the mantris, he kills all of them, and then he also kills Akshaha, the son of Ravana, and he creates a ruckus there because he wants to get the attention of Ravana. What happened? Finally, he surrenders and he lets himself to be captured. Grahanam sam upagamat. He lets him to be captivated. So after having that battle there or the fight there, with the commanders, with the army, and then he kills the commanders, he kills the sons of the mantris, their ministers, and then he stamps Aksha, the son of Ravana. Finally, lets him to be captured, because only if he gets captured, he will be taken to the court of Ravana, and he wants to have a one-on-one encounter with Ravana. So even though he had the power to release himself, he surrenders there. Then what happens? That's what is described in this shloka. Viraha Paitamahat. So Paitamaha is Brahma. So that mighty monkey, Hanuman, he had this boon or the blessing from Brahma. So he had the ability to release himself from that astra. But even though he had the ability, he restrained himself. Unmukta means he can basically release himself, but he restrained himself to all the astras and the ropes that were around him. What kind of ropes? Those which were used by the Rakshasas. And what did he do? He casually sat there and he casually endured the capture. Why did he do that? Because he had a different goal. What was the goal? He wanted to show his bala by destroying the the place by killing the mightiest of the mightiest. But at the same time, he did not want to exhibit it fully. He wanted to go and face Ravana. So finally, he let him be captivated. And then he got dragged to the court of Ravana. And we all know how he faced Ravana, and then Ravana orders to kill him. Vibhishana interrupts, saying that he is a messenger, we cannot kill him. But then Ravana says, for the damage he has caused, he needs to be punished. And then there is a suggestion to set his tail on fire. And what does he do? Using that fire that was set on his tail, he brings Lanka down. When he brings Lanka down, he is very cautious. He makes sure that Ashoka garden, where Sita Mata is kept as a captive, is not destroyed. Tataha, after that, Mahakapihi, that great monkey Hanuman, Maithileen Sitamrite, except the place where Sita was kept, Ashoka garden, and with excluding Sita, Lankam Purim Dagdva, he burnt the entire city of Lanka. And he was waiting to convey the news to Rama. Ramaya, to Rama, Priyam, that happy news, Akhyatum, in order to convey. Punaha, just like he crossed the ocean, he returned. Ayat, he came back. So after burning the city of Lanka, except the place where Sita was held captive, Ashoka garden, he returned to deliver that happy news that Sita, he saw Sita. He wanted to convey that to Rama. So what did he do? He came back to meet Rama. Saha, that Hanuman, Ameyatma, he has amazing intellect. And how do we say that? This Kandeen Sita, like we say in Tamil, Drishta Sita. So first, when he conveys, he wants to say that I have seen her. That see is more important. So the Hanuman is a person with Vak Chaturyam and Buddhihi. So instead of saying Sita Drishta, he says Drishta Sita. I have seen Sita. So you can see many Upanyasakas giving a detailed explanation about how in a very clever, in a very intelligent manner, Hanuman conveyed that to Rama. Instead of saying, oh, I crossed, instead of giving a whole narration, right? I crossed, I faced the obstacles, I hit Lankini, I searched and searched and searched. Finally, I went to Ashoka garden, and then Sita was there. She was almost about to kill herself. I didn't know what. So instead of creating a big story, he knew what Rama's emotions were. He would be waiting to hear whether Hanuman has seen Sita. So he starts saying, after doing a pradakshana, Ramam Abhigamya, so going near Rama and doing a pradakshanam, he says, Drishta Sita, seen Sita. I have met Sita. Iti tattvataha, in a very truthful manner. Nyavedayat, he informed, he conveyed to Rama. And then Rama asks Hanuman to explain everything, his journey, and especially what Sita said. And then Sita in Ashoka garden had conveyed about the Kakasura incident, and then he conveys that to Rama, and Rama now is sure that indeed Hanuman has met Sita, and then he decides to go look for Sita. So he comes to the end of the forest where the ocean actually begins. And what happens? Tataha Sugriva Sahitaha, along with Sugriva, Maho Dadehe, the mighty ocean's Tiram, which is the shore, Tatam. Having gone there, the Samudra Raja does not give way to Rama. So he gets very angry. He starts shooting his arrows where that resemble Aditya Sannibhaihi. they resemble the glow and the power of the sun. Aditya is sun. Sannibhai equivalent to Sharaihi, all the arrows. Samudram, the ocean. Kshobhayamasa, he created fear. So Rama got angry there. Rama in general is not a person who gets angry very easily. But Samudra Raja does not give way to Rama. So what he does, he shows his power by shooting the arrows which resemble sun in brightness and power. And he caused fear in Samudra Raja. Then what does he do? Saritam Patihi, the lord of the rivers, which is the ocean, Samudraha. He shows his form in the sense that Samudra Raja, that is the beauty of Sanatana Dharma, right? Even Ganga Nadi, Kaveri Amma. So all of those have like a form that we worship, even though Nadi is a water, ocean also is a form of water. They have the potential to take a form. So he starts speaking to Rama, and then Samudra Raja, he does his part of helping Rama. What does he say? So he points to one Vanara there named Nala. Nala is the son of Vishwakarma, who is the architect of the Deva. So he says this Nala monkey here, he has the power to build a bridge for you, a bridge that you can cross over and you can reach Lanka. So the Lord of the Rivers takes the form. He is at that point, he's very scared of Rama's anger because Rama frightened him with the series of arrows. So he appeared in his own form, and then he advises the monkey Nala. He points out, and then that monkey Nala builds a setu, which is a bridge between the Tira and Lanka, and all the Vanaras cross. So what happens there? The series of sargas are there. So here in just one line, it is described Tena by Rama through that bridge. Rama crossed and reached Lanka. Lankam Purim Gatva. Having reached Lanka, what did he do? In the battlefield, there is a series of incidents that happen, and finally Ravana gets killed. In the battlefield, Ravanam Hatva, he kills Ravana. He approaches Sita and rescues her. Sitam Anuprapya Param Vridam. He experiences some sort of embarrassment. Why? Because Sita has been there, held as a captive in another man's place, and which is not considered dharmic. A lady being there in another man's place for another man's place who is not her husband. So he experiences some sort of embarrassment. He feels that even though he's happy rescuing Sita, he feels a little bit embarrassed there. So, and then what happens? He speaks to Sita. He utters very harsh words. Tataha Ramaha Jana Samsadi. In that assembly where group of people are there, Parusham Vachanam Uvaja. He speaks very harsh words towards Sita. Even though he knows that, Sita's sanctity has not been disturbed, he is wondering what everybody else would think. And then he tells Sita that you need to prove yourself by getting into the fire. Sati Sa, that pure Sita, what did she do? Amrishyamana. She could not take those words at all, but she had no choice. So Jwalanam Vivesha, she got into the fire in order to prove her chastity. So in that assembly or a group of people who were there, Rama, who was embarrassed, wanted to prove to others, even though he knew, right, that Sita is pure. So she tolerated, even though she was not able to tolerate, but she had to tolerate and prove herself. So Vivesha, she entered Agni Jwalanam. She entered there. And then what happened? She goes into that Agni, and Agni Bhagavan does not cause any harm to her. So Agni is able to say that if Sita is impure, then she would be burnt into ashes, but nothing happens to Sita. And Agni vouches for Sita. Tataha Agni Vachanat, by the words of Lord Agni, Sitam Vigata Kalmasham, that Sita who is pure, who has not committed any sin, who has not lost her chastity, knowing that, Rama became very happy. So were all the devatas who were watching this particular incident. Sarva devataihi pujitaha, all the devatas worshipped Rama, and they were all happy. Rama was also happy, and because of that, there was a brilliance that was seen there. So Agni Bhagavan had to convey that Sita is indeed sinless. She has not committed any crime. She has not lost herself to Ravana, another man. And through those words, after hearing those words, all the gods there, because even though Rama knew, he did the right thing of proving Sita's chastity to everybody there. And Rama was happy. Then what happens? That Rama did the right thing, which is the Dharmavan, Dharmatma. Mahatmanaha Raghavasya Tena Mahata Karmana. That Mahatma, Raghavas, Ramas, by this great deed, Mahata Karmana. It is not easy, right? You know, Sita has been waiting for you. Hanuman has conveyed everything to you. But Rama had to make the tough decision of proving Sita's purity to everybody around. And then what happens? Everybody gets happy. The Chara Charam, Chara Acharam, which is all the animate and the inanimate beings. So did Deva and Rishi Ganam, the groups of Devas and Rishis. Trilokyam, who are there in all the three worlds. Tushtam, they became very happy looking at this dharmic deed of Rama. It's not easy, right? But that's what Rama has proved to us, that he will do the right thing, however tough it might be. Then what did he do? He directed Vibhishna to perform the last rites of Ravana, and he crowned Vibhishna as the king of Lanka. Then Saharamaha, after that, Rakshasendram, the king of Rakshasas, he made Vibhishna in the city of Lanka, Lankayam. Abhishitya, he coronated or made him the king. And having achieved his goal, what is that? He wanted to rescue Sita, and as promised, he made Vibhishna as the king of Lanka. Vijwaraha. Jwaraha means here some kind of pain. Vijwaraha means relieved from distress of or pain. He became very happy. So he experienced happiness, crowning Vibhishna as the king of the city of Lanka, and having accomplished his goal. He came in search of Sita. He was able to rescue Sita, and he was able to prove Sita's purity to everybody there. And then he returns back. That's what we will see later. So kind of Yuddhaganda's end is here. We have 15 more shlokas to go, which Guru Kripa we will do in next class, and we will have a few sessions to practice, and then people can start signing up for the the main chanting on Ramanavami day. 77. What is the doubt, Ramalakshmi ji?
மேம் என்னோட புக்ல புனராயாத் அந்த இத்து போட்டிருக்கு மேம், புனராயான்க்கு பதிலா. அது என்ன மாதிரியான அது?
That is a sandhi that is happening there.
அப்ப இது இத்து சொல்லணுமா இன் சொல்லணுமா?
In. When you say it together, it is Punarayan Mahakapihi.
Okay, thank you.
You can say Punarayat Mahakapihi.
Oh, okay, thank you, ma'am.
Okay, I will upload the individual shlokas as well as the sets of 10 for everybody to practice. Please do practice, and we will have a revision session next week. I will post in the groups for you to join for the revision session. Om Purnamadav Purnamidam Purnat Purnamudachyate Purnasya Purnamadaya Purnameva Vasishyate. Om Shanti Shanti Shanti. Harihi Om Shri Gurubhyo Namaha. Harihi Om. Hari Om Tatsat. Dhanyavadaha. Jai Shri Ram. Keep practicing, keep practicing, keep practicing.